What's going on, guys? Jeff with P & Wild. We're back with another studio review. It's been a little while. We're back. Got some new camera equipment, so hope it's looking good. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. We do some reviews. We do hunting and fishing and waterfowl. That's a part of hunting, I guess, but we do big game primarily. We do lots of waterfowl. We're moving into that here soon. We do tabletop reviews. We do comparisons, stuff like that. So welcome. Welcome to the channel. I'm Jeff, and let's dive into it. So this episode, we're going to be talking about KUIU gear and what I use for the 2021 season. I think I put it to use again. I'll roll some pictures right now. So these are pictures from the 2021 hunting season, and I'll go through my favorite pieces and how I kind of dialed in my gear, my little system that I used throughout the hunting season, all the way from early August into late November, Idaho elk hunting when it was 9 degrees. So the whole season, I'll talk about my pieces, what I liked, what I didn't love, and then kind of my system that I used. So let's get into it. First up, the staple of my KUIU gear system is this piece right here. And some of these are going to be Velo, some of them are not going to be, so they're going to be Vias, because that's what I ran last year. And then this year, with the launch of the new Velo pattern, I switched to that. So this is the 260 Strong Fleece 3/4 zip, or quarter zip actually. Absolute favorite piece out of the KUIU gear system. That's why I'm starting with it. It is my staple. I took it on every trip. It is always with me. It's one of my favorite pieces that I've ever owned. It's a lot like the First Light Klamath hoodie. It's a fleece. Love this piece. There's nothing really to write home about, you know, like that does it like specifically special about it. It's just an amazing piece. It's warm. It's semi-lightweight. You know, it packs in good, so you can kind of roll it up, shove it in the body of your pack, and forget about it if you're not wearing it for the afternoon. You can layer it all the way into late season. It's a good mid-season piece. For early season in August, maybe you'll just skip the puffy, throw this in the bottom of your backpack, you know, because it's not going to be super duper warm, or you're not going to need puffies, but that's kind of what it can roll into. Put them at the bottom of your pack, use it as a pillow at night, whatever. But yeah, that is the 260 Strong Fleece. Absolute favorite piece out of the KUIU gear system for my 2021 gear list. There it is. The 260 Strong Fleece. Moving on. My second favorite piece throughout the season became this jacket right here. And it's the tried and true the KUIU Guide jacket. Again, another... Oh, it smells like deer blood. That's a good thing, right? Here's a couple pictures in it. So you can see that I vetted the jacket. There's a couple blood stains here on the front. But I did have the Axis jacket last season. Tell you the truth, I lost it somehow. I don't know if waterfowl hunting, something like that. I know I had it for waterfowl season. I don't know if I tossed it on a dump run or something stupid. Like I would do if it's laying in the back of the truck, garbage goes out, jacket went with it, lost it, and I replaced it this season, and I went with the Guide instead just to do a quick comparison. Love the design of the Guide jacket. I did love the Axis as well. I wanted something a little bit warmer, and I just looked on the KUIU website and looked at which one weighed more, and the Guide jacket weighed more. Oddly enough, I wanted something that weighed more, which meant like more warmth, I was hoping. And it did. I layered the Strong Fleece and the Guide jacket in late season. Here's a picture. And it was incredible. I love these two paired together. I did get an XL on the top for the Guide jacket. It was an XL as well as the Strong Fleece. So I didn't have to do like a double X in the Guide here. But this jacket is... it's waterproof, water resistant, not waterproof. I wore it in the water, I wore it in the rain, and it performed amazing. So, big fan of this jacket all around. The pockets, love the pocket design where they're high on the chest, so you can still get to them with a bino harness if you need to stash something. And oddly enough, not oddly enough, but guess what I have in this pocket? Boom. A lighter. Top-ramen, coffee. It's right there. No digging around for it. Always keep a lighter in that pocket. For some reason, I like to do that. And then just other jacket pockets down in your traditional jacket pocket. The cool thing about the KUIU jackets, just like their pants, is that they all have these vent systems. Getting super hot, you're hiking in it, you didn't want to take it off, you're going up this ridge, you were warm or you were cold at first, you're getting hot, unzip these, you're going to cool down real quick. I did that in Idaho. Here's some pictures of me in Idaho wearing it. So that's a late elk hunt in November, and I just layered that with the Strong Fleece 260, and then on top I did the guide as my exterior shell. Big fan of this system that I just created this season. Love all of it, and I'm loving this velo pattern. Let's move on down to pants. I'm gonna just took these out of the dryer because I just got back from Idaho. Had to get these all cleaned up for the season. These are the tried and true, looking a little beat up, a little tatered, not like the brand new out of the bag. Here's some pictures. These are the KUIU attack pants. Like I stated in the previous video, odd sizing in KUIU, do your research. They have a great return policy. You order it, try them on, don't like it, just send it back, get your new size. Don't be scared to order something like that and have it not work out for you. Just get the right size, good to go. Anyways, KUIU attack pant. I kind of bounced back and forth in the late season from the KUIU attack to the Axis pant. The Axis pant's coming up next. The vent system in the KUIU pants, in all the pants right here, just a quick vent to dump heat. Like I said before, if you're in that guide jacket going up a ridge, climbing a hill, you're cold, but then you get hot, open your vents up, you're going to dump some heat fairly quickly, and you'll be good to go. These are the most durable, hands down, the most durable pant I've ever owned. They're super comfortable, just maybe not quite, I'm going to word this very carefully. For Idaho, for me, 9 degrees in the morning, I had to go to the Axis pant for a little bit more warmth. There's people out there that can probably run these year-round. Maybe in August, they're too warm. And then by the time I got to November in Idaho, they were too cool for me. I needed some more heat, so I went to the Axis. The one complaint for me is that the KUIU inseams are all 34s, except for now the KUIU attacks, they do offer a 32-inch inseam. Which is great. I'll have to be moving to that. I just always, I'm not that tall, I'm only 5'9", so then I wear the 34-inch inseam, and they're coming out the bottom of my gaiter. They're getting muddy and nasty, and then you get into the shelter at night, and you're just tracking mud and shit in. So not a huge fan of that, but they do offer regular inseams, or shorter inseams now, in the KUIU attack. This is my primary pant. I also have the Tiburon pant, but that's strictly an early season pant for me. That's August. They didn't quite make the favorite list that I have putting together right now. But the KUIU attack absolutely makes my favorite, my gear list of 2021 for the favorites. I'm starting off with my favorites, and then I'll show you some more. Okay, up next. These puppies. Roll some pictures. These are, remember what I just said? Remember what I said about just being too long? Check that out. Beating up the bottom of my pant. Not a huge fan that they're only 34s, but I just ruin them. You know, you're stepping on them. They're coming out the bottom of my gate, and this is with gaiters. I tried to hike them up a little bit, and then, you know, throughout the day. So anyways, these are the KUIU Axis pants in Vias. Here's some more pictures of them in use. Absolute game changer of a pant. I can wear these from anywhere from high buck in September, where it's getting into the high teens, and then all the way into November for a late season. I do layer them with a long johns type of a base layer, the KUIU zips. I do love those as well, but I layer that as it gets colder in the season. I'll put a long john or something like that, a base layer underneath of these. In Idaho, when it was 9 degrees in the morning, I had to. It's just too dang cold for me. I'm a sissy. So that is the two pants that I wear. I go back and forth from the attack to the Axis, and I am good there with a layer underneath. and you're good throughout the season. Like I said, I do have the Tiburon for strictly August hunts, maybe early September, but it's not an all-around pant that's going to make it on this gear list here. But that's the two favorites. Up next. All right, next piece up. This is the KUIU Super Down Pro, and most definitely the most expensive gear, or a piece of gear in my equipment, in my little gear list, my kit, if you will. But maybe the most crucial, the most important in my list. Absolutely, this jacket is literally a saving grace. Just knowing this thing is in your backpack, shoved in the bottom, it compresses down so much. It gets so small. It's so lightweight. I mean, you just shove that in your like water bottle pouch if you had to. Your lid. It is my favorite piece of gear I have ever owned, and that is a statement. I'll wear it in mornings. Like, here's some pictures of me wearing it. I've definitely vetted it. Here's some proof. Early mornings glassing, late evenings glassing, at camp cooking dinner at night, you know, when it's dark and cold. In the mornings at truck camp, you're making breakfast, you're making coffee. In the rain, shooting a bear, like using it as a rear rest as you bunch it up. And I mean, it's kind of crazy, using a $500 jacket as a rear rest. But if you need it, it's there. It is if I had to pick one piece of gear out of my list that, like, delete everything else, you have to substitute everything else, but you get to keep one piece of gear, it would be this. I would be taking this every time. I got it in their just charcoal color, so I can kind of, my thought was that I could wear it out and about in town if it's super cold or something like that. You go to Lights of Christmas or the Leavenworth and you're going sledding or skiing or snowboarding or whatever. I literally do none of those things. So I don't know why I would keep that in my mind, because I don't snowboard or sled or anything like that. But yeah, I just got it in a neutral color so I can wear it out and about. But I use it for hunting strictly. I don't take it anywhere else. I would probably get it in the velo if I had to get it today, just because I do wear it so much. And thinking about wearing it, during archery or something like that, and you're wearing a black up on a hill and you're moving around, kind of maybe silly for looking like a bear or something. Accidents happen. There's dumb people out there. But I probably would get camo, and then I do double and wear an orange bino harness, marsupial. I wear the orange one, or I'm always wearing an orange hat. Anyways, rabbit hole. I love this piece of gear. Probably my most favorite piece of gear ever. Next piece. All right, so getting down into last couple pieces here. My base layer, I go with the 145 long sleeve Pro Merino t-shirt, the zip, and I'll layer this underneath like the strong fleece, stuff like that. I also have the same t-shirt in the Vias for a short sleeve. This is for obviously summer stuff like that. Super lightweight. Just a pretty durable t-shirt for merino. That's my next to skin. And then I'll put this over the top of it if I need some extra layer there. And these again are the Pro Merino 145s. The t-shirt is the 125, the short sleeve. And then this is the 145 long sleeve in velo. And then now to accessories. These are the Yukon Pro gloves. Oh, hand warmer just fell out. I think these are the Yukon Pros. If it's wrong, I'll put a text down here. But love these gloves. Wore them a lot in Idaho. And I just have like a liner glove. I believe they're a Sitka liner glove underneath them. But these gloves have been awesome. They have a leather palm, so grabbing onto bushes, branches, snow, putting your hand down, catching yourself, no problem there. They're actually semi-warm. They're lined, so they have like a fleece line. I don't know if you can see that, but they are lined inside, so they're fairly warm. I was okay in Idaho with these, believe it or not, 9 degrees moving glass and stuff like that. So good stuff. And then the last couple pieces here are the beanie, which is the Peloton 240 beanie in Vias again. Plain and simple beanie, just keep it in the lid of my backpack. Goes where I go, sleep with it, get cold glassing, throw it over the ears. Awesome beanie. It's pretty warm. It's fleece lined. Does the job there. And then last but not least, the Yukon Gators. Probably the best gator I've ever used. The one gripe is that I've had to do a button replacement, a complete button replacement already. Go down to like Joann's Fabrics, just get a simple button. You put it in there, hit a hammer, pop it in. The buttons that came with them, they broke on like the second or third try, trying to get it off the gator getting unplugged. Losing my voice here, sorry. So I've had to do a gator replacement, but as far as the durability and quality of the gator itself and the strap, amazing. They've been 2 full seasons now. Highly recommend this gator. Very effective, lightweight, good material, does what they're supposed to do. Only gripe, that button, not a fan. Not a fan. Had to replace it myself. Easy enough to do. So, without much else, that is my condensed down. I have a lot more KUIU gear back in here, some totes. I have the Kenai. Love that. I have the Peloton 240 zip jacket. Some other pieces. Like I said, I have the Tiburon pants. But this kit that I just showed you is my favorite 2021 kit. Took most of these pieces on every hunt. If they weren't on me or in my backpack, they were in the truck. And available to go with me if I needed them. So those are my 2021 favorite KUIU pieces of the year, and I'll be transitioning over to them, or transitioning them over to 2022, and maybe adding a piece or two to that kit next year. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, please head down and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of these gear-wise, drop a comment. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Let us know what you want to see next. If you want Bobby to do a kit, if you want to see Zach's kit, let us know. Please, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Go to pnwild.com, snag some merch, use coupon code YouTube, save some money. Thank you.